Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Brandy, and we are back at it with another scary game because you guessed it, it's October, and we're playing more horror stuff. So I've got the next episode in the Stories Untold series. We are doing the last episode, which is episode 4, called The Last Session. If you haven't watched any of the previous ones, I'll put a playlist for you guys to check out. We've done episode 1, 2, and 3, and they were certainly interesting. We're gonna do this last one. I don't know, the 3 did leave on like a cliffhanger, so I don't know if this is a continuation of that or not. We shall see. But we're going into it. Let's get it done. I'm hoping this one is more like the first one, because to be completely honest, the first one was my favorite. Oh, I forgot this intro.
I think that's enough of that for now.
Thank you. Oh my god. What's happening?
You're quite fond of this show, aren't you?
What's happening?
Okay, come on. Let's get you down to the observation room.
What's this an interesting? What am I, in a wheelchair? Am I in a hospital?
This place must be starting to feel like home to you. Don't worry. Try and get you out of here eventually.
It's a very not
Just in here.
safe looking. Why is it so dark in this hospital? I don't like this.
Okay, are we through in the next room? Just relax and we'll get started in a moment.
This doesn't seem like a hospital. This feels like an interrogation room. What's happening?
Right, Mr. Asian, now are you ready?
Mr.
Just hit
Asian.
record on the tape deck
Wasn't
in
that
front
my
of you
dad's name
when
in
you're
the
ready.
first one?
This is subject 12-19-86-23, new session entry. We have myself, Dr. Alexander leading, and
Alexander
in the room
was
we
the
have
code
our
word in
patient,
the last one.
Mr. James Asian. As we know, James has recently recovered from a 2-week coma.
Wait,
following his
James
accident.
was the last
In
one.
our last
Oh,
3
so is this
sessions.
the continuation?
James's attempts to recollect events of the accident seen him merging his memory with his imagination. These episodes have always ended in panic, and we've had to terminate the session abruptly. Let's try and do this one better, James. So when you're ready, let's bring this back. I know how difficult this must be, but you can do this. James, it's time to remember. Your mind. It's like a
Oh,
conscious
jeez.
black box.
It's the fucking eyeball again.
Can show
No.
you your memories. Look into it.
Oh no, not this again.
In your most recent episode, you recalled a false memory of a remote weather station. You were isolated from the rest of the world, locked inside your coma. We interacted with you daily, encouraging you to wake. Your family would do number puzzles with you. Anything really to bring you back. People needed answers, James. Do you remember?
I have another signal here for you, James. It's at 5610 FM. You can't miss it.
Oh great, more of this.
Six, 23, 12, 19, 86, 23, 04.
Wait, hold on. What?
Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F.
20F.
12,
19.
86,
86. 23.
04.
04.
Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this.
Report.
This is 20F. 12, 19, 86.
Fatal accident.
23, 04.
20F.
Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F. 12, 19, 86, 23, 04. Type in the numbers, James. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F.
Is it what's circled?
12.
20F dash fatal accident.
23, 04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this. This is 20F. 12, 19.
Empty whiskey.
23, 04. Type in the numbers, James. You gotta see this.
Out of control.
This is 20F. 12, 19, 86, 23,
No.
04.
I
Type
need
in
a
the numbers,
space or something.
James. You gotta see this. This is 20F. 12, 19.
Did that work? Oh, thank you.
Find the signal, James. Listen to the voices. You have to face it, James. Finally.
What?
It's not like him. At all. I've worked with Officer Hennings for 6 years and not once have we even talked about alcohol. Drunk driving. He was a father, a husband. He was fine. No way he caused this. It's him. This Haitian guy. He's got something to hide.
Where the hell am I now? No, none of this makes sense. What the fuck? Oh! I don't see anyone in here. Nope, I don't want to go in there. That doesn't look good at all. Ugh. What the fuck is over here? Oh god, what's happening?
Okay, we have a 22-year-old male just brought in from a vehicle collision. He was awake and mobile at the scene, but collapsed on arrival to the emergency ward. The other passengers died in the
shit.
accident. I'm getting no pulse. Prepare for defib.
Is
Amp
this
charge
my
full to
heart
10
that I
and
was,
give me
like,
100
seeing?
joules. Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10. Can we get this on the screen, please? I can't see what I'm doing. Get this on the screen now.
It's on the screen, is it not?
Come on, 100 joules. Charging up full to 10. Clear.
I did it. I did it. We're
No
gonna
reaction
buttons and
from
you do
first
it.
stage. Let's try higher. 200 joules. Keep the amp charged at 10. $200 joules. Keep the charge at 10. Let's go.
I'm going.
Clear. Okay, we have a reaction of some sort here, a weak signal. Let's keep going. Increase again. 360, charge full. Come on, 360, hurry.
Got
Clear.
it.
Well, would you look at that? It seems we have a pulse. Rhythm is stable.
Oh,
We need
jeez.
to run an X-ray right away. Where are we with that X-ray? Let's get it going now, please.
Look at this. If I remember from before.
Looks like an intracerebral hemorrhage. We need to drain this now to relieve pressure. Prepare for trepanation. Switch on a drill, please. The drill, please.
Drill's on.
Mr. Asian, you've made excellent progress. You're doing great. We need you to stay calm and try to relax while we go through these next steps. We're going to
Just look at
attempt
my
to
head.
alleviate some of this discomfort.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Did that just go through my skull? What just happened? Not only is tonight New Year's Eve, but tomorrow you leave on a 6-month trip abroad with friends. Mom, Dad, and your sister Jennifer have decided to throw a party to celebrate it all. The house is full, you're in the living room, and as usual, you don't recognize a soul. Look around. The room is full of chatty strangers, mostly friends of Mom and Dad. There is a door to the hall. Open the door. Go into the hall. You push through the crowd into the hallway. The hallway is as welcoming as ever, only this time the folks have put a great big banner up across the main wall. Half-finished drinks are abandoned on almost every horizontal surface. Stairs lead up, although the party is firmly downstairs. Go up the stairs. As much as you'd love to, you promised you'd stay downstairs with the party. Alright. Look around. Same as ever. Stairs. Door to the living room and door to the kitchen. Go to the kitchen. They say all the best parties are in the kitchen. The kitchen is full of people and loud. There are drinks and fruit on the table, and the party is in full swing. Dad has cooked a hog roast, which sits proudly on the table, although no one is eating it. Grab the hog roast? Let's look around. There's a utility room and writing on the wall. Also, Jen is here signaling you. Read the writing. Happy New Year, 1986 on another banner. Weird place to hang it. Go to Jen. You push through, apologizing over and over to get to Jennifer. You hug, you're going to miss each other. You thank her for the party. She asks if you're enjoying the party. Yes. You tell her it's great, even though you don't really know anyone. She tells you to enjoy it anyways, and to loosen up, she asks you to get her a drink. She speaks up over the din, asking you to get her a drink. Grab a drink from the kitchen. Get a drink. You pour Jen a drink and get one for yourself too. There's never an awkward silence with Jennifer. She always has a question. She asks if you've everything sorted for the big trip. Yes. You tell her yes, that you have packed everything with plenty of room to spare. Another hug. Your family have really gone out of their way to make this trip happen for you. It might be what you need to get some perspective and maybe not fuck up so much. Oh god. She's going to miss you. You are going to miss her. She walks away. Jen is disappeared into the crowd. You're left standing, nodding and smiling at the approving faces. There is so much to do for this move. Can't mess it up. But first, a drink. You pour and down another drink. Anything to move the night along. Oh boy. You pour and down another drink. Anything to move the night along. Look around again. The room's full. There's the utility room. You open the door and peer in. You're never allowed in here normally. This is where Dad keeps his fine wines and whiskeys. Ceiling to floor relax. Ooh, it said whiskey. A collector, although he does actually drink them too. There's a bottle with a ribbon around it and a card. Read the card. You pick up the whiskey in the card. It's your dad's handwriting. Son, we're so proud of you and everything you've achieved. You've earned this. It's a bottle of 25-year-old double malt. You shouldn't really, but you have to try it. With your whiskey in hand, you take in the room around you. There must be hundreds, no thousands of pounds worth of drink in here. You really must thank your dad for the whiskey. Let's look around again. Go to the kitchen. You head back into the kitchen, clutching your new best friend. You stumble out of the utility room and back into the kitchen. That is one strong whiskey. You take another swig and give the thumbs up to Dad across the room. He nods and winks. You pour and down another drink. What else do I do? Busy and noisy. We'll need to find somewhere quieter. Leave the kitchen. You go back out to the hallway. A few bumps and laughs on the way through, and you make it to the hall. You stop dead in your tracks. It's Jen, covered in blood. Wait, what? She's staring straight at you. No one else notices. What? Blood is dripping down her face. It's mixing with tears. What? What is going on? What is going on?
Sorry, I don't understand.
We tried our best, Mrs. Asian, but her injuries were too severe.
Was she in my car? Did I kill her?
Don't understand. I was just talking to her.
I'm afraid Jennifer passed away before we could get to her in surgery. We did the best we could. I'm so sorry.
Where is she? Let me see her.
Please, Mrs. Asian, take a seat.
I don't want to take a seat. Let me talk to her. Now.
I'll arrange for you to see her. In the meantime, James is in recovery. He's stable for now.
I don't want to see him.
What is happening? You're standing in the hallway. Something has stopped you in your tracks. While searching your mind, your sister interrupts. She waves her hand in front of you and asks if you can drive her home. You still feel out of sorts. Those words echo. Oh, my keys are in my jacket. Okay. Leave. She has work in the morning and no one else is in any fit state to drive. You can handle it though. You know the road like the back of your hand, don't you? No. I don't like this. The cold air hits you. You are glad you have your jacket with you. There's a dusting of snow around you as you step down from the porch. The yard extends around the back of the house and the car sits at the front of the house. The cold air hits you. You are glad you have your jacket with you. There's a dusting of snow around you as you step down from the porch. The yard extends around the back of the house and the car sits at the front of the house. You fumble with the car handle, confused, until Jen tells you that maybe use the key in your hand. Okay. Mulling with the car keys, you eventually get the door open and climb inside. The car is freezing. As you fumble around with your seatbelt, your sister opens the car glove box and hands you a note and a key that was inside. She tells you it's for when you return. Okay. You try to turn the ignition with sheer willpower despite holding keys in your hand. There's a number of attempts, but you eventually slot the key into the ignition. You turn the key in the ignition and the car roars to life. The car squeals but stays stationary. Jen's just releasing the brake. Jennifer is getting impatient. If you value your life, you had better get her home first. You put the car in gear and pull out of the driveway. Like a first-time driver, you really shouldn't be driving. Oh, no, I didn't. It's a town where your sister stays. Jen started dozing off as soon as the journey got going. This shouldn't take long. You come to a junction. Is it left or right? You can't remember. Left? Right? Right? Turn. Stop. You should have. Oh, okay. What? She grunts and throws her arm to the left. It's left. Of course it's left. Turn left. You turn the car to the left of the junction. Accelerate off. Confident that you're on the right road now, you loosen up and put your foot down and accelerate. You feel powerful as the engine roars at your command. Jen sits up in her chair and clutches her arm. She asks you to slow down. That's not what really happened though, is it?
You're all over the place, James. Pull over.
Hitting your arm and yelling at you. Crazy sister. Strange, there's a set of headlights coming directly at you, but really slow, like slow motion. Move. Try to act, but your body isn't responding. There's nothing you can do to stop this. There's no way to control it. The lights merge with your car. The outside joins the inside. The whole world
James,
around
for
you
fuck's
begins to
sake, pull
scream.
over! James!
Yo, this game took a hard left, bro. What's
It
happening?
was at this very moment, wasn't it, James? The moment you lost it all. Your sister, your parents, yourself. And then you made it worse. Go on. Show us what you did.
You wake up in the car. Your world is upside down. Your seatbelt struggles against gravity, trying to hold you in your seat. An impact into another car has torn a hole in the chassis. Poisonous fumes spilling your car from the engine. You're in grave danger. You have to get out of here. Can I help Jen? You can't do anything for her right now. You need to help yourself now. Unbuckle. Seatbelt. Get out. Seatbelt. You release yourself from the seat. Gravity takes over as you slump to the roof of the car. Open the door. Fall to your knees on the ground next to your vehicle. Your breath brings pain to your chest. Your head is throbbing. A blue car is smashed into the passenger side of your car. Your life cannot be ruined by this. You are standing holding your dad. Your whiskey and your dad's sound. Flashing lights are approaching at a distance. I don't know, drop the whiskey? That worked? There are sirens. You simply cannot go to jail for this. You clean the bottle to remove your connection with the whiskey. You then very delayed spill the remainder of the bottle's contents onto the driver. Onto the driver, and you toss incriminating onto his passenger seat. Jeez, what is wrong with me? Walks a circle of flashing lights around you. Red and blue flashing lights are causing the pain in your head to be all the more severe. Look at the silhouette. The lights are wrong. All our details are fading into the past. Try to talk, but you're not making any sense. Sorry, not making any sense. What do I do? Slips down a silhouette, walks towards you. Walk forward. Hands up. I don't know. I don't know what to do. How do you spell silhouette? Correct. There we go. I was spelling it wrong.
I know
You fall to the ground at this.
I know you're tearing yourself apart over it, but no matter what you keep telling yourself, you have to listen to me. That accident, that poor man, me. You have to remember.
What?
It was all your fault.
Yikes.
I know what you did. How you left me there to protect yourself. Planting evidence on some poor man. You went headfirst into that officer and you wrecked all of our lives. And then you couldn't even take responsibility. You did the right thing for you and no one else. Save yourself. Only it was wrong, wasn't it? Look at you now. Utterly consumed by it.
Oh, Jesus.
Say it, James. Say it. Tell them.
Well,
What?
I think we've made progress today, Mr. Asian. I guess we should tell the police what you've told us. Although I don't suspect they'll take you anywhere. I think you'll be with us for quite some time.
What?
Come on, let's get you back to your shows. I'll see you tomorrow.
What the fuck just happened? What? That took a hard left. Like, from 4 or 3, like, oh, these are individual isolated stories, to this 4th one tying them all together in that fucked up way that he got drunk and drove drunk with his sister and killed his sister, and then everything else from the other stories was stuff he imagined, or he made different sense of it in his own mind. What the fuck? That, what? This guy, Snoop Doggy Dog. What? That was nuts. That got like really dark out of nowhere, and I was not anticipating that at all. Like, they all kind of just seemed like, oh, this is whatever. And then the story itself just got really dark. Like, not even scary, but just like fucked. Jesus Christmas. All right. So that was episode 4. And I was wrong. You do have to watch some in order. At least watch this one last. The other 3, it seems like you can watch in any order. As long as this one's the last one. But goodness gracious. That took a hard left that I didn't anticipate at all. This story got really dark out of nowhere. Jesus. That was heavy. Since I am officially done with this series, I guess I'll do like a final wrap up for you guys. Overall, I liked this game. I didn't have like high hopes for it necessarily because of what it is. I kind of was just like, it could be good. I don't know. It was definitely better than I anticipated it being. Is it something I would play again? No. Is it something that I would recommend? If you can get it for free, go for it. I think I literally bought it for like $1.99. I saw it on sale. So like that's worth it. But like if this was ever more than that, I wouldn't. It's not. There's no replayability value to it, and there should have been a big trigger warning on it, not gonna lie. But overall, not too shabby. Let me know, though, what you guys think. If you watched just this episode, you're probably very confused. If you watched all the episodes, let me know. Did you expect anything like this? Like, because I know I didn't. I didn't see any sort of twist coming. I didn't even know there was going to be a twist. And it was twisty, all right. But that is that. I hope you guys liked this series. If you did, make sure to give this a big thumbs up. Let me know down below what other games you'd like me to play. And until next time, peace out and fair winds, my dudes. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye, guys.